The Bears lose 16 to 19. It ended up as a nail biter at the end, but if we're honest, for majority of the game, the Bears were pretty poor offensively and defensively for most of the game. The defense was obviously getting the headlines really because they've been struggling for a majority of the season, let's be honest. Um, I mean, Ben Johnson said at the start that he was going to play as starters. We've still had something to play for. We had to kind of confirm to that second position, which gives us an extra home game. However, the Eagles basically just handed that to us, didn't they? Didn't they, by resting all their starters? I did think during the game, has with us playing our starters, is that kind of affecting the performance because they got one eye on the playoffs, so that could affect them. Not really fully focused on the Lions game. However, with the defense, I've been basically saying it since week one. The defense just really struggled in terms of getting the Lions off the field. The Lions had quite a lot of long field and keeping the defense on the pitch. But you have to say they only allowed one touchdown. And also the red zone defense, they actually did stand up and they did actually play quite well in that side of things. But yeah, a lot of long drives for the Lions. Um, and I don't know how sustainable that's going to be if we play the Green Bay Packers the same way. I've said it since week one, we just don't get enough pressure on the quarterback. Goff yesterday, he could have sat down, had a cup of tea, got back up again and threw the ball with plenty of time to an open wide receiver. Even it showed that we had a bit of glimpses where I remember it was like 4th and 1, I think it was, and it was on the Lions 30, and we got offside, and the drive carried on, and they ended up getting points. It was a really frustrating watch. And even when the defense did get a stop, the offense couldn't do anything. The offense didn't really do anything until kind of the fourth quarter. Caleb Williams got 30 yards in the first half. So it's easy to blame the defense, but the offense have got to put their hands up as well. They're just as guilty for the loss. Caleb came alive, as does the offense, it seems, towards the end. And I couldn't believe it that we actually tied the game. The game felt like we were actually 40 points behind because of the way we were playing, but we managed to tie it up. Proper Bears football like we've been doing all this season. Um, and I criticised the performance. It was a poor performance overall. However, this team just doesn't give up. It plays to the final whistle, and they will, that is something that I'm really proud of supporting the Bears because it does keep you in games where you just don't deserve to be. And we've won games where we haven't played well, and we nearly nicked one yesterday. And it just shows how what Ben Johnson's done with this team in terms of the mentality. Even though we tied the game, unfortunately, the Lions could get to the other end quite easily because we couldn't really stop them. So they ended up getting quite easy possession and getting a field goal to win the game. But that's me done moaning. I'm taking a step back because the regular season's over. If you had told me we would make the playoffs before week one, I would have laughed. If you said we would win the NFC North, I thought that'd be some kind of sick joke. That is no way going to happen. However, we have done that, and that's a really impressive start to Ben Johnson's career. One person who did tell me we would make the playoffs after the Giants game, and that was Shannon, who's joining me again today. So thank you so much for coming on. You said we would make the playoffs when I talked to you, and we did.
I know, manifested it. Here we are. Yeah, it's really exciting. I wore my tuxedo type jacket because it's the big time now. Um, I'm really excited. And and here we go. It's a new start. Like Ben Johnson said, a new season starts now. So um, yeah, yesterday's game was a little stressful. I thought I liked the fight coming back, but um, I know it was pretty meaningless. But just seeing that, I honestly also rested some of our starters. I don't know your opinion on that, but just seeing like Green Bay did, and I mean a lot of teams did, just to kind of prepare for playoffs. I don't know if it would have been better to bring in Bajent maybe the second half and but Ben Johnson said, "This is football. We play football, and everyone plays our starters." So that
Yeah, it would have been interesting if we did get an injury and we had guys starting that maybe we shouldn't have. Um, I do like his philosophy, but it's a risky one, isn't it?
yeah.
Like going like, obviously the Lions game. Do you think the the fact that we had already made the playoffs kind of affected our performance, and you felt like the guys were kind of had one eye on that game against the Packers next week? Or am I being too kind, do you think?
Well, just listening to like the locker room sound when my reporter came, I mean, they did show like that they were very upset that they lost. So I feel like they did want to win that game and but I, and like there wasn't too much to play for. Um, I do think there was a little more focus on the postseason, but I think the Lions came out and they're like, we want to beat them, and they came out and did that.
Yeah, I mean, at least it was an improvement from week two, wasn't it? I mean, 'cause
Yeah,
that left a quite a sour taste, and we feel like we've got a lot more respect from them now, haven't we? Because obviously they're not in the playoffs now, and we are. So,
yeah,
pretty good turnaround from week
yeah,
two. I,
yes,
I think last time we talked, it was just before the trade deadline, I think, and I was kind of asking, should we get someone that could kind of rush the passer because we're kind of struggling, and we didn't do anything really in terms of that. Like, I'm not talking about getting a big player because you couldn't really do it during that time. But are you surprised now, like more surprised that we just didn't move in for a pass rusher because that is something that we're so desperate for, aren't we?
yeah. I am surprised. I think that would have been really helped us, but um, yeah, I do think they're going back to just really focus in now on Green Bay, and it's going to be tough. And I don't know, what are your thoughts about them playing Saturday, having a kind of shorter week? And
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a nightmare for me because it's my parents' anniversary as well.
oh,
So I've got to get up, there's a party for that, and then obviously I've got to try and stay up till one in the morning to watch the
oh,
Bears game.
gee,
So yeah, I think I'll be on the coffees, I think, most of the day.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, I think everyone's kicking off about it, aren't they? Because it seems a
yeah,
bit bizarre why you would put it would probably make more sense to put our game on the Sunday. More people are going to be watching our game probably because it's a rivalry. It's the
yeah,
Packers, there's history.
yeah,
It does seem bizarre, doesn't it?
yeah. I heard it's only the third time they've ever played the Packers in the playoffs history. So I thought we'd get the Sunday slot. but
God.
but
So,
yeah,
I mean, like Caleb, I mean, since week one, he's improved dramatically. Even like since I spoke to you, I think he's taken another step even after that.
mhm,
Obviously, his performance wasn't great last night, but obviously he broke the record for a Bears quarterback in a season, so that's
yeah.
good. What did you think of his performance? Are you concerned going into the playoffs, or is it just a one-off and just ignore it?
I think it is just kind of a one-off. I do think that he gave a lot of effort and like helped his team get back in it, but I I think that this next game it's gonna just like 27th, it's gonna be like lights out. So I'm really excited about that. I do want to ask you about your thoughts. Where were you when they clinched the division on the 20?
Which division? So that was
That was the
when,
Green Bay Packers game.
yes, so I was in bed because that was like 3:30, but I did wake up about 4 o'clock and I checked my phone. I was like, oh wow. And
Well,
then I was like,
yeah,
I didn't expect that. Like, I mean, Aaron Rodgers doing us a favor is something I wasn't expecting, that's for sure.
yeah, yeah. I
But
know
there we
it's
go.
crazy.
But absolutely amazing though. I actually can't get over it. But NFC
I
North
know.
champions, it's insane. I
Yeah,
mean,
it is.
going to the Packers game, like you've said, I mean, it's a huge game in any situation, but a
Yeah,
playoff game at Soldier Field, how amazing is that atmosphere going to be on Saturday night? And do you think the boys can take that on and help them edge them over the
I
line?
think that does help that it's at home
Oh, yeah.
because yeah, the city's just lit up in blue and orange, and I just think still to and still just ready to turn the page and look towards the playoffs. And one of my coworkers was at that game, that last Packers game that was home, and I don't know if you saw on social media, like Caleb's entire stadium and high-fived all the fans after the game.
Mhm.
So I just think it is really electric, and I think that will really help us just having home field advantage for that first game.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite a funny stat I saw is the Bears' last win in the season was against the Packers, and the Packers' last win in the season was against us. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
a 50-50 type game. I think the bookies are saying the Packers are favourites. I mean, it's
Yeah.
really important that D steps up. Do you think the defense can surprise us and get a couple of takeaways?
I
And because
hope so.
love
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, I think that will really be the focus this week.
Mhm.
And it needs to be because yeah, it wasn't great yesterday and against the 49ers. That wasn't great. Um so I think that has to be really the emphasis. I mean, our rookies though really did well. Loveland continues to really shine. He hit a record for most receptions as a rookie for the Bears. So it's nice to see just our young players really stepping up in big ways and had the touchdown yesterday. So, but yeah, I think our defense needs to also improve.
Yeah, I mean, like what you said about the offense, that's what's it like that kind of excites me the most is that group is like young. I mean,
Yeah,
Burden, rookie, Rome's only his second year. He's been injured for a bit, but he's
yeah,
obviously got talent. Um, Loveland, it's stacked, isn't it? It's like
yeah,
it's quite exciting, and it's like this could be years to come, isn't it? And
yeah,
but I mean,
yeah.
sticking to the offense then, because obviously the offense sometimes starts slow, and they like to give us all heart attacks and wait till the end to kind of win the game for us.
Mhm.
You get the feeling that Caleb needs to start fast against the Packers. I don't think we could kind of go behind because I think it's playoffs now, so it's do or die, isn't it?
Yeah,
How do you feel Caleb and the offense is going to hold up on Saturday night?
yeah. I think they are going to have to just start really fast because I mean we can't just be digging a hole right away and trying to get out of it because a lot of times it works out for us this year, but um, when all these teams are so good, you need to just come out right away and show that we could put points on the board. So I do think they're already back at Hallis and game planning how they're going to attack. The good thing is we know Green Bay really well, and this will be the third time this season. So, and we played them in the past. This will be the third time in what 3 weeks or 4 weeks,
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
a short amount of time.
yeah.
So, that helps too. And I mean, I think Bears fans too are just excited about this rivalry
Mhm.
going into the playoffs, and I think that will really give the juice to the players to want to get out there and down.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So let's get your prediction then, like score prediction, because you predicted we'll make the playoffs when I was on the fence. So
Yeah.
you're right. So come on, you're Mystic Meg. So what's the score going to be against the Packers?
Hmm. I think, let's see, I think 21-17.
Oh God, I was actually thinking that. That's crazy.
That's what you're thinking?
Yeah, because
Oh, really?
I feel like we're definitely going to concede points. I think we just got to accept it, and then we
Yeah.
just got to hope Caleb goes out. Yeah, so yeah, 21-17. It's like yeah. I
Well,
mean,
it's funny. The last game, I was with my sister and I actually had the night off, which was rare.
oh, nice.
But I'm like, okay, as long as I'll come hang out with you, but as long as we go see the Bears game. And that first half, no one scored. So like I'm at my sister's artist event. I'm like, we have to get to the bar to see this game. Thankfully, they waited till I got to the bar to start scoring. So I think it will be not a super high scoring game, but yeah, that night then we got there and that was an unbelievable
Uh-huh, 100%.
comeback win. And at the bar they actually passed out the Bears fight song, like
Oh, nice.
out, so
Oh, nice.
nobody knows the song, just for everyone to sing it in the bar.
Where,
But
where,
it was fun.
where are you watching it this week? Are you working or are you?
This week I will be working, so it'll
Uh,
be exciting. But But yeah. So we're actually going to do some special. We're going to bring back some former Bears players and do some special shows towards the end of
Oh,
the week to gear up.
uh-huh. Oh no,
Get
yeah,
their thoughts too. Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be epic.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of I know, regardless of what happens on Saturday, even though it'll be brutal losing to the Packers, and it'll be brutal losing a playoff game.
Yeah.
Like I look at this season and think this is crazy. Like how quickly it's gone. How would you rate the season? Like how, like considering it's Ben Johnson's first season as a head coach, not just for the Bears, his first year as a head coach. Caleb's first year with a proper coach, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Um, how impressed have you been with the season?
Oh, I'm so impressed. I think there was a lot of hesitation because we're all Bears fans and we're just like, I don't know. There's always so much hype and it never really.
Yeah.
But I am so impressed by how he came in and um, really got everyone to buy in and put in the work and is we're going to the playoffs. It's crazy. I'm very impressed. I would rate an A plus plus, give him that letter grade. And I'm so glad. I mean, you can just see that the Lions are really missing him. And I'm glad that he's now our head coach. Definitely. He's
Well, yeah,
turned it around.
yeah. It's just more impressive with the fact that it wasn't just like he was taking over a average team. It was a team that was deflated, wasn't it? And the fan base was just on its
Yeah.
knees. And he's just completely just turned it around completely, hasn't he? He's just
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, well, you've got me pumped up anyway for Saturday night now. So thank you so much for coming on again.
Wait, I have to ask you one
Yeah, go
question.
on, go.
Are you gonna get the Caleb Williams tattoo?
You see how quickly I was trying to like end the
Yes.
conversation?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I will be because um that'd be bad karma if I don't. So yeah, I did say if we got playoffs, I'd get one. So I'm gonna hold off because if we win the Super Bowl, you never know. I'll have to
Yes.
make it even fancier. So
Wait, let's say it. Let's say it right now. We're gonna get to the Super Bowl.
oh well, okay. Well, you predicted playoffs, so I'll take that.
Yes.
No, but yeah,
Okay.
I will get I'll get one. And
Are you gonna get
I'll
his face?
well that's I know I've got to think of it because I'm not a tattoo person, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to work it out and see what to do. I think
Yeah.
someone sent me a picture. He's called Dave. He's a Bears fan, and he said you need to get this, and it's like a picture. It was a Caleb's face, but iced up, like Iceman, that he's been calling
Yeah.
himself. It was quite a cool picture.
Oh, cool.
Whether I get that as a title, I don't know. But
Yeah.
the missus is on board with it as well. She finds it
Oh,
funny, so
that's
that's half the
good.
battle. So yeah,
Yeah.
but no, it will be happening. Yes,
Oh, good.
but
Awesome.
yeah, but yeah,
Look
thank you
forward
so
to
much for coming on, and yeah, go Bears.
go Bears. Okay.